There we go guys, Pokemon Sword has successfully started. Hey, what's up guys, it's ApTreX here. Today in this video, we'll be taking a look at Satou Emulator. It's freaking hilarious that it even exists. This emulator was created as a forked version of Strato Emulator Android. It's not a complete representation of Strato Emulator Android, but it is indeed an fun project to take a look at. Basically, a person wanted to create a forked version of Strato Emulator to try it out early, so he created the Satou Emulator. Now, the main developer of Strato Emulator Android didn't really appreciate this project because the person who created this emulator was inexperienced. He didn't know what is merging. Obviously, it can hurt the Strato Emulator's project, but nonetheless, the Satou Emulator builds are private now, and I do believe that we should wait for the Strato Emulator. This is just a fun testing video, don't take it seriously. Anyways, let's open settings and take a look at the few new options which are present here, like manage save data. Firmware option is present, which wasn't previously present, I guess. Other settings follow the Skyline emulator route. There is another setting known as hide files that have been passed as invalid. Let's scroll down. Dock mode has been enabled, and I don't really see any kind of new settings in all the other categories. Show performance statistics has been enabled. Aspect ratio, stretch to fit, show pause button, you can enable this as well. I'll be trying out this emulator with a custom GPU driver. Post triple buffering, disable frame throttling, alright. Executor slot count scale goes all the way up to 6. Use direct memory import has been disabled. Well, I'll enable it to show you guys a brand new error message which we'll get. But anyways, fast GPU read back and writes, that's about it. And as I mentioned previously, this is not the representation of Strato Emulator Android. Strato will be way more optimized, it will have a lot of changes. But anyways, let's start with testing Mortal Kombat 1. Let's try it out. And there you go, you will get a brand new message saying that a fatal error occurred, check the log for details. So this is an error message, probably will be present in Strato Emulator as well. Let's scroll down and disable direct memory import so our game actually boots. Let's try Mortal Kombat 1. Will it boot? Let's find out. Alright, it did boot. At the top left corner, you will be able to see the updated FPS bar and memory usage bar. It's pretty cool looking, and at the right side you will see the show pause button option. Anyways, let's select the language, and I don't think that the game will actually work further than this, so we'll just go ahead and close it. Let's try out Pokemon Sword. I want to actually see if we get better performance than what we used to get on our Skyline emulator or the Skyline Edge. As you might have seen my previous videos, I can literally get all the way up to 100 FPS in Pokemon Sword on Skyline Edge emulator. Yeah, the performance isn't really special. We are only getting around 60 FPS, around 50 to 60 FPS to be precise, which is obviously not bad, and it is more than Yuzu emulator Android. But still, I don't think it's as good as Skyline Edge. If you guys remember, then the last time we actually saw the Strato Emulator Android's early gameplay, I have also heard that Strato Emulator is close to being finished, so I am expecting it to be released in October. Let's see if it actually happens. Let's see if we can get a brand new Nintendo Switch emulator for Android, which is way more optimized. And I have also seen some of the reviews team promoting Strato Emulator as the new best optimized Nintendo Switch emulator for Android. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about it. We saw new features, new messages, new settings, and also a new graphic design of FPS and RAM usage bar. That was about it for the Satou emulator. I'll be waiting for the Strato emulator. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.